Hello and welcome. This is a short tutorial on how to use two of my favorite plugins for denoise and voiceovers. One of them is the ACON Digital Denoise 2. The ACON Digital Denoise 2 is a Spectral De-noise plugin, and what it does is it is very similar to what it would be a spectral gate, kind of. So it basically listens to the signal and defines what the threshold is going to be per each frequency. And whenever the sound goes below that frequency, it is going to gate it, kind of. That's more or less what it does in automatic mode. Then there you have the in adaptive mode. Then you have the noise profile, which is what I would always recommend using. And it is great to use for voiceovers. What I would do usually is look for any section of the audio that you would classify as your room tone, something like this. You're not going to grab anything that has breathings in there or nothing. You want something that has actual noise. And also, we're looking at some noise that is above what we want for publication. And FYI, what we want for publication is a noise to signal difference of about at least 40 dB. So in my case, my loudness is minus 25 LUFS, so I want my noise floor to be below 65 dB. In this case, we're about minus 54, and we're going to learn this noise profile using this function. Once you let it learn it for a couple of seconds, you can turn it on. You can do dynamic profile or not, your choice. It doesn't make a huge difference. Then I'm going to use the maximum attenuation knob to dial it in. So it is the amount of noise, the noise floor that's left is what I want to see. In this case, minus 65. I can do a little bit more if necessary, but in principle, I don't want to go crazy. Now, what's going to happen is that the plugin is going to affect the signal that's in the high end a little bit. You're going to start, the more noise you try to take out, you're going to start looking at, or you're going to start listening to artifacts. So my recommendation to avoid that is to use the emphasis function. And what you're going to do is make it so it emphasizes more the denoising in the lower end. And I'm going to make it so it is less efficient as a denoiser, so it is reducing less noise on the high end, at least starting 1 kilohertz. And this is personal taste. Personally speaking, I would do this in a way that it reduces more on the lower end, less on the higher end, and that way my higher end is more clear to listen to. All right, so I'm done here. I'm going to apply it. And once I'm done, I can see that most of the noise is at the range that I want. And I can see that most of the noise that is being taken out is on the lower end. Also on the high, it is also taking noise on the higher end, but it is less aggressive in the higher end. So that's what I want to see. Now let's see another plugin. The other plugin that I'm going to show you is RX Spectral De-noise, which is exactly, it's not exactly the same, but it's very, very, very similar to the ACON Digital. And the principle is very similar too. You're going to find a section that you can classify as your room tone, whatever it is. And once you play it, you're going to again learn once it has learned the noise, you're going to do something a little bit different in this case. So you can move the graphic here a little bit, and you're going to apply a reduction curve. The reduction curve, what you're going to do is try to make this so this is the noise floor is symmetric, or let's say flat. So I'm going to reduce more on the lower end, which is basically the same as I did in the ACON digital. And now I'm going to make the curve so it reduces less on the higher end, and the noise floor is flat for the most part. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're not scientists here. All right, there you go. Now I'm going to see what's the noise that I have at the end. Let's see where. Oh, that's pretty good. We're already where we want. That's it, as simple as that. Oh, always do best quality. Yeah, that's fine. Then musical noise, gating. We're not going to care too much about those settings. Perhaps what you can do is reduce the dynamics, like release. You want the release to be a little bit faster. And I think that's it. Again, there's no need to be a scientist here. Let's then apply. All right. Let's see. Yeah, my noise floor is flat for the most part. Let's see if the noise floor is where I want it to be. Yeah, around -65. A little bit more, a little bit less. That's what we're looking for in general for voiceovers. That's it for now. Let me know, please, if you have any questions in the comments.